Hi everyone, here we are with our two students to discuss IELTS speaking part 1 questions that are expected in July 2023. So let's start. First topic is t-shirts. Do you like wearing t-shirts?
Yes, I am fond of wearing t-shirts as they are very comfortable and they go with the fashion also.
How often do you wear t-shirts?
Well, I prefer to wear t-shirts every day as they are comfortable as well as fashionable.
Do you like t-shirts with pictures or prints?
Well, I prefer to wear t-shirts which have prints on it, such as which are souvenirs of different places like Go Goa.
Do you think older people who wear t-shirts are fashionable?
Yes, I think older people who wear t-shirts are fashionable as in the old time people preferred wearing tailored clothes, but the t-shirts are from the new generation, and so I think old people who wear t-shirts are fashionable.
Would you buy t-shirts as souvenirs on vacation?
Yes, definitely I would like to buy t-shirts as souvenirs from vacations as they would be a type of memory to remember where I went to spend my vacations.
Let's talk about library. Do you often go to library?
Yes, I often go to libraries as I love reading books, magazines, and newspapers.
Okay. What do you usually do in the library?
Whenever I get a chance to go library, then I prefer reading stories, books in which there are myths, and I am very fond of reading books as they increase my vocabulary.
Did you go to library when you were a child?
No, when I was a child, I do not go to library as in my school time there was only one period in a week when I go to library.
I used to go or I did not go. Okay.
Okay.
Do Indian children often go to library?
Yes, I think Indian people are fond of reading books and they prefer going to libraries as at the home they do not have a surrounding that is less noisy. So people prefer going to libraries in India.
Okay. My question was related to children. Children often go to library in your country.
Yes, I think children often go to library in my country in order to enhance their vocabulary. Also, teachers give sometimes them projects that are not available in the books that they read in the school, so they go to library.
Okay, let's talk about jewelry. Do you often wear jewelry?
Well, it varies according to my outfit as when I have to go somewhere I would prefer to wear jewelry.
What type of jewelry you like?
I'm not very fond of wearing jewelry, but I like jewelry that is very simple, such as wearing simple bracelets or earrings.
Do you usually buy jewelry?
No, I do not often buy jewelry as I prefer to buy only on the occasions such as weddings or birthdays.
Okay. Why do you think some people wear a piece of jewelry for a long time?
I think people have different desires while wearing jewelry. Some people prefer wearing a piece of jewelry for a long time um, as they believe that they have memories associated with them.
Okay, let's talk about weekends. Do you like weekends?
Yes, I love weekends as these are the only days on which we are free from our work.
Okay. What do you usually do on weekends?
During weekends, I do not plan anything to do. During the weekends, on Saturday or Sunday, I prefer laying in the bed and watching television.
What did you do last weekend?
Well, on last weekend, I have visited shopping mall also with my friends. We watched a movie.
Do you make plans for your weekends?
No, I do not make plans for weekends as I told earlier that I like spending weekends at my home only by watching televisions and laying in the bed.
Okay, let's talk about sports. Do you like sport?
Yes, I love sports. I am also a well versed athlete.
That's nice. Do you play any sports?
No, I am not fond of playing any games as I am a little bit lazy and do not have habits such as playing sports or football, anything.
Okay. Do you watch sports on TV?
Sometimes I watch sports on TV, such as whenever there is a match which is very interesting.
What sports do people in your country enjoy playing?
I think it depends upon the choice of people, but most importantly, people prefer watching cricket as they like the cricketers as well.
How do people in your country stay fit?
Well, in my country, mostly people carry out the physical activities. In addition, they prefer playing different games such as cricket and volleyball with their friends.
Is it important for children to play sports?
Yes, I think it is very important for children to play sports so that they do not become lazy like me. So I think it is very important for children to play games to keep their body fit and healthy.
What types of exercise do you perform?
Well, I prefer to do exercises such as running, jogging, and walking.
Who is your favorite sports star and why?
As I told earlier, I am not much fond of sports, but I like a footballer. His name is Ronaldo. As I have watched his reels on Instagram, that he has many skills.
Okay, let's talk about keys. Do you always bring a lot of keys with you?
No, I do not prefer to bring a lot of keys as I easily forget by keeping keys here and there.
Have you ever lost your keys?
Yes, when I was a child, I lost my home's key in the Gurdwara Sahib. At that time, I left the key at the place where people put money, and later on my mother scolded me that I forgot the key at the Gurdwara Sahib.
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea to leave your keys with a neighbor?
Yes, if the neighbors are trustable, then it is good to keep our keys with them. Also, it reduces the risk of or forgetting the keys here and there.
Let's talk about happiness. How would you define happiness?
Different people have different opinions regarding happiness. According to me, happiness is a feeling of joy, and I feel happy whenever I talk with my parents and play with my siblings.
Okay. What would you do to make yourself happy?
Well, spending time with my family as well as with my friends makes me happy, so I would definitely do it.
Do you think money can make people happy?
I think it depends upon the choices of people whether money can make them happy or not. But according to me, money can make people happy so that they can buy the things that they wish to buy.
Do you think people in your country are generally happy people?
No, it varies according to different people as they are busy in their hectic schedule due to work. So sometimes they are happy and sometimes they are stressed.
All right. Let's talk about animals. Do you like watching animals? Why or why not?
Yes, I think I like watching animals as I have a pet at my home, and I like to play with my pet and I feel happy while playing with it.
Have you ever visited the zoo?
Yes, when I was a child, I often visited a zoo as watching the animals is very adorable.
Do you like to see animals in the zoo?
Yes, I like to see animals in the zoo. When I was a child, I went to zoo named Chatbit Zoo that is in Chandigarh. At that time, I watched lots of animals that I have not watched before.
Okay, let's talk about bags. Did you buy a lot of bags when you were a child?
Yes, when I was a child, I often buy different bags according to the trend. Also, whenever I go to school, I carried a different bag.
Do you often take a bag with you when you go out?
Yes, I am fond of carrying bags. Whenever I go out, I carry a sling bag so that I can store some items in that, such as lip balm and sunscreen.
What type of bags do people take when they go on holiday?
People can carry suitcase so that they can carry their items in that, such as their clothes, and sometimes they can carry their blankets also. Also, people can carry backpacks if they want to carry small items in that.
Let's talk about space. Do you want to travel to the outer space?
Yes, it is very interesting to travel outer space as we will be able to explore the space, knowing about different planets on expect except Earth. Sorry.
Other than Earth, you can say if
Okay.
you are. stuck at particular word, choose synonym, okay?
Okay.
Do you like science fiction movies?
No, I'm not fond of watching science fiction movies as I am interested in comedy movies, and science fiction movies are not my interest.
Okay. Do you think it's necessary to see another planet?
Well, it is not necessary, but for our knowledge, we can explore the other planet, like how people can live there, also about the atmosphere.
Okay. Do you like to travel by air?
No, I haven't ever traveled by airplane as my family is not rich enough to afford the tickets of airplane. But if I will get a chance to travel by air means of transport, then I would definitely like to travel.
Let's talk about chocolates. Do you like chocolate?
Yes, I love chocolates as it contains substance that distress our mind.
Why do people love chocolate?
I think people like the flavor of the chocolate, such as my favorite chocolate is Cadbury Silk. That is very tasty. Whenever I eat it, I do not feel stressed.
What type of chocolate is your favorite and why?
Well, I love dark chocolate as it is very helpful whenever I am stressed.
Okay. Let's talk about school teachers. Do you still remember your primary school teachers?
Yes, I still remember my primary school teacher. Her name was Ramandeep Kaur. She taught me in third class. She was very kind and always helped me in studies whenever I felt difficult while studying a particular subject.
Did you like any teacher more than others and why?
Yes, one of my teacher, namely Binder Kaur, was one of my favorite as she motivated us very much, also guided us on our mistakes.
Did you like learning languages in school? If yes, why? If no, why not?
When I was in school, we only got to learn the language, our mother tongue, and the official language of India, Hindi, and English also. But there was no other language than these languages. But if schools would introduce learning different languages, then yes, it is a very good idea to learn different languages so that we can survive in any part of the world.
Okay, let's talk about art. Do you like art?
Yes, I love art. When I was a child, I used to draw different paintings as well as the artistic designs.
Have you ever visited an art gallery?
No, I have never visited an art gallery as, in my opinion, there is not such a famous art gallery in my town.
Do you like going to art galleries?
Yes, I love to go in art galleries as we can explore different types of paintings as well as it symbolizes the arts.
Do you see yourself becoming an artist in the future?
No, I am not fond of art and craft, so I do not see myself becoming an artist in the future.
All right. What are you planning to do after your studies?
Well, after my studies, I would like to become a lawyer as I have keen interest in political science.
Okay, let's talk about swimming. Is swimming popular in your country?
No, swimming is not much popular in my country as cricket is the most popular sports in my country.
Do you prefer to swim in the pool or the sea?
Well, I would prefer to swim in the pool as it is not deep as the sea. Also, I am afraid of swimming.
Water, you can say.
Okay.
Hydrophobia. Do many people in your country know how to swim?
No, I do not think a lot of people know about swimming in my country as when I was in school there was no sport such as swimming.
Do you think swimming is a useful skill?
Yes, it is useful skill as in the times of emergency we can use our skill to protect our life.
Let's talk about staying up late. Do you stay up late?
No, I do not stay up late as I am not a night person. I prefer to go to bed early.
Did you stay up late when you were a child?
No, I did not stay up late when I was a child as my parents did not allow me to stay up late as they believed that if I slept late in the night then I would not be much energetic in the morning.
And what about now?
As my parents nowadays do not interfere in my lifestyle, so my priorities have changed, and now I'm a type of night owl, and I prefer watching movies at late night.
What do you do when you stay up late?
Well, whenever I stay up late, I prefer to read books of history. Also, it improves my skills of reading as well as improves my vocabulary.
What does it feel like the next morning if you stay up late?
Whenever I stay up late in the night, and in the next morning I feel energetic. It is opposite for me, as some people feel that staying up late in the night decreases their energy, but whenever I stay up late in the night, and then I have much more energy as compared to sleeping earlier.
That's nice. Okay, the last topic is about business. Why do some people decide to set up their own business?
Mostly people set up their own business because they have new ideas and they are eager to experiment new things on by starting a business.
What are some of the dangers involved in starting a business?
I think there are different types of dangers involved while starting a business. According to me, the business can be, if we invest a lot of money in the business, whether the outcome would be positive or negative, and some people even prefer taking loans from the companies to start the businesses. And if the company faces a loss, then the investment and the loan would be waste.
All right, this is the end of this session. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.